There was a lot of needing to trust myself and trust the process when I couldn't necessarily see a path through, which is the hardest part. When you can't really see what's coming next, but you're pretty sure it's gonna be better or at least okay compared to what's been happening. Hello! What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Cassie's World. You are watching this on my 27th birthday, my favorite day of the year. It's August 17th, summer is blooming, Leo season is at its peak, and I'm so excited to have you here today to welcome this new era of my life. If you're new, hello and welcome. My name is Cassie. I am 27 years old as of today. I live in New York City and I've been a barista for the last 2.5 years, but I just got promoted at work. I am now in an administrative role for a coffee shop here in New York City. I love making vlogs. I love romanticizing my life. I have Crohn's disease, so I talk a lot about chronic illness and mental health, and I'm very happy to have you here today. First step of this upgrade is, as you see, I just got an office chair. So now instead of sitting at my desk and editing on a little hard wooden stool, I have a real chair, like a real adult. So I'm feeling great. Though it is my birthday, and I'm using my birthday as a catalyst for this kind of welcoming in a new era, the things we're gonna do today do not have to be done around your birthday by any means. I want to do some stuff today that just really is a lot of mindset shifts, physical reality shifts, and in that way energetic shifts that will really make us all feel empowered and excited and solidified in whatever new reality you are welcoming. Building my chair was the first thing I wanted to get done today, so success. Primarily, I want to go through my physical belongings, particularly my clothes, and really just make sure that everything I own is aligned with this new version of me. I'm turning 27, I'm working a more corporate job now, I'm in a relationship, I'm a runner. I'm just really paving the way for adulthood and abundance, and I want to make sure that I'm only holding on to things that really resonate. You all know I'm a huge vision boarder, especially around my birthday. I find that my birthday really feels like much more of a reset, like a new year, than January 1st does, especially because January is the dead of winter. Like, I don't have energy to go through my entire life and reassess what I'm doing. I am trying to get by in January. So in August, I don't know if it's because I grew up with this being like kind of back to school season, or my birthday certainly has something to do with it, really feels like a more powerful, energetic time to welcome in new energy. So I love doing a vision board. I'm gonna actually walk you through later on my vision board from last year, turning 26, and we're gonna talk through all the magic that came true in ways that I didn't expect. And it's been a really magical year. I'm gonna make a new vision board, talk you through that. I'll talk you through my process. We're gonna do a lot of chatting today, but also a lot of like cleaning, organizing, and I'm just really excited to have you. Lots of reflecting to do, lots of setting things up for success and setting things up for 27-year-old Cassie. I want her to thrive. I want her to have a great year. I feel like 27 is setting up to be a really special and transformative year of my life. 26 certainly was, and I think that 27 is just gonna be an even furthering of that. So I'm very happy you're here. I really love my birthday. As you're watching this, I am celebrating with my people, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the birthday vlog. I think I need to tackle my closet first. It's kind of been looming over my head for a while, so I'm gonna play some music. We're gonna take everything out, put everything back. I also have some organization to do under my bed. We're gonna get everything in tip-top shape, everyone. Happy you're here. Okay everyone, we're making great progress. I organized my closet. I have 2 bags of things to bring to donate, organized some stuff that I had under my bed, organized my like cards and letters, and got rid of a number of things. A trash bag of stuff here that I'm getting rid of, things I don't need anymore. I organized this windowsill over here where my AC is, and I'm feeling good. I think I'm going to take a stab at the bathroom now. The bathroom was kind of the thing that when we moved in I did not spend a lot of attention on. For context, I moved into this apartment in May, so I did a reasonable amount of getting rid of stuff during the moving process, but going through my summer clothes, I always wait till the end of a season to get rid of that season's clothes. That way I can see if I actually wore them. Obviously summer is not over yet. I did have a little bit of a sense of the things that I just am not really wearing, and I want to do the same with my makeup and stuff in the bathroom and just organize it a little better. My friend Kai is finally moving in at the end of this month. Mel and I have really expanded our stuff, and I want to make sure that there's room for Kai's stuff. I think she's bringing shelves and stuff too for the bathroom, but I just also want to take a look for myself, get rid of some stuff. I organized my vision board pictures, but I need to run and print them, and then we'll do some crafting. Also, I'm drinking some sparkling lemon water, and I've been listening to Death Cab for Cutie. Productive summer day. I think it's like 1:30ish. Feeling good. Well everyone, one sweaty New York afternoon later, the old vision board has come down and the new vision board is complete. Definitely needed this day. I worked a 7-day week last week. You will see a video all about it. There's a blue jay on my fire escape right now. First, you guys, hold up. What's the spiritual meaning of blue jays? Communication, confidence, and clarity. I'll take some communication, confidence, and clarity. And I'm wearing a blue shirt today and a blue necklace, and I've got my blue nails. Feels very fitting. My hair is driving me absolutely bonkers, but we're just gonna let it do its thing. Anyways, what I was saying was I just worked a very long work week, and I'm about to have a short work week and then a long weekend, but regardless, this is the first day that I've really had to myself to just like sit down, do my thing. I did a load of laundry. I ran errands that I needed to run, and in this context, I have been so excited to just like go through my closet, go through my bathroom, get organized with my belongings as I enter this new year, and get focused on my dreams and what I want to happen this year. But you guys know me, before we get into my new dreams and visions, we gotta do some reflecting. Especially because this year, 26, was one of the most transformative years of my life thus far. Not only did I have a lot of physical change this year, but I also feel like I've had a lot of mental change. Part of that was this health journey that I went through last year. I know that I talk about it in so many of my videos. I promise we are approaching maybe a time when I'm gonna stop doing that, because I'm nearly a year out from getting my Crohn's disease diagnosis after a really long health bullshit last year. For much of last year, I was just having a ton of crazy physical symptoms, in a ton of pain, mentally ill like I've never been before. Almost exactly a month after my 26th birthday, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and then at the end of October I got on Humira, and I've been, for the most part, pretty healthy since. I'm still learning the ways that having an autoimmune disease affects me and my daily life, and when I get sick, I'm sick for much longer, and it looks different than it used to. But overall, I'm feeling really healthy. I ran a half marathon this year and really did a lot of healing. So physically, I am feeling really good, but it's definitely been a year where I'm learning a new body, and I'm learning what it means to have an autoimmune disease, and that's a piece of my identity now that is important to me, but that I don't want to be the most important thing about me and my life. Definitely an unexpected twist a month into turning 26. In the fall and winter, I was kind of casually dating. I dated a few women, I dated a few men. I was really not interested in being in a relationship. Last July, I had just gotten out of an over 3-year relationship, and for the first time in a long time, I was really starting to feel like myself again, both health-wise and mentally, and just like my personality. I felt like I was really starting to shine and glow and just like be myself. That felt really special, and I did not want to be in a relationship. I was like, I'm having fun doing me, I'm having fun doing my thing and vibing with my friends, and I'm not really interested in seriously dating right now. In January, I met a boy who I was immediately obsessed with. Literally told him before our date that I wasn't looking for anything serious. On our date, we stayed up till 4 a.m. yapping, and the next day I saw him again and told him I had a crush on him. The rest is history. My boyfriend Jacob and I are very much in love. Our relationship has been really transformative for me. I am seeing life and love differently than I ever have before, and beginning to see a life path that I didn't think was for me. And I'm starting to think about what it would be like to have children and what it would be like to get married, and I don't know. That's all crazy to say after dating someone for 6 months, but the way he sees the world and the way he moves about the world has been really inspiring for me, and I feel like we really motivate each other to be our best selves in the way that means the most to us as individuals. Like, we individually want each other to be our richest, most shining, happy selves, and we make each other really happy. So that's been really cool. I ran a half marathon this year, which was epic. That is not something that I thought I would do in this year, especially considering last year on my 26th birthday I was having all these insane Crohn's symptoms and I literally threw up from eating Thai food. I ran a half marathon this year, which was huge. I didn't really do much traveling. I spent a lot of time at home around the holidays with my family, which was really special. I moved apartments in May. I live on the Upper West Side now. I lived in Hell's Kitchen for the last 3 years I've lived in New York City. I have a fire escape, I have 2 windows, I have a desk and a chair at my desk. I just got promoted, which I think this is the first time I'm saying on my channel. I just got promoted at work literally like 2 weeks ago, and the 7-day work week was my first week of my new job, so I'm not a barista anymore. I am in coffee corporate. It doesn't really feel corporate, although I guess technically it is. I don't know, I'm just like a more administrative position. I have got vlogs going much more into that coming soon. 26 has been a huge year for me. If you had told 26-year-old Cassie that 1 year later she would be diagnosed with Crohn's disease, working a different job, living in a new apartment, in a serious relationship with a different man, she'd be like, how do I have time to do that? Also, did my first brand deal on YouTube. Like, slay everyone. I just want to say 25, like when I was 25, that was the worst year of my life. Worst year I've ever experienced. I felt more sad, more lost, more confused, more scared, more pain, sorrow, suffering than I have ever experienced in my life. But 26 has been some of the most special and some of the most positive, and it didn't always feel that way. If you watch my videos from back in December and January, I felt really lost and I felt a little scared to be optimistic because I had just suffered so much. I was like, I don't even want to hope for something amazing because I just want life to be normal, basically, and I just don't want to suffer. I don't know, if you are at any phase in your life, but especially in your early to mid 20s, just know that it's gonna be okay, even if it does not feel like it. Like, you just gotta keep taking steps, trusting yourself, and holding on to your people. Let's talk about my vision board for 26. Just briefly, I want to go through it. It's special to me, and I think I did a solid job of making some of these dreams come true this year. So obviously there's always things that didn't come true. I did not hit 10,000 subscribers, but that's okay. I did not ride in a convertible, but I did hang out with my friends a lot. I do not have a Chanel bag. Probably went to a restaurant that looked like this. This is all just like luxurious, feeling myself vibes. A little picture of girls with friends having a picnic, which I had lots of fun summer times with my friends this year. This is editing, which I certainly did a lot of this year. A girl eating pizza because I really wanted to be able to eat pizza without being in pain. The week before my 26th birthday last year, I was doing the low FODMAP thing because I was like, maybe I'm celiac, like maybe I'm allergic to dairy or gluten, and I was like, please let me be able to eat pizza. I did it, everyone. I ate pizza the other night. And then this is just a text that says, I love who I am in New York. Because I do. I love New York, Cassie. This city has shaped so much of me over the last almost 4 years. It's really yucky and it's really scary, but it's taught me a lot about myself and about life. I love it. You may recall from last year, my word of the year this year was romance. I really just wanted to feel the magic and the romance in life. And a lot of these have to do with that. People being in love and making art and being in nature. And this little thing says, I can achieve my wildest creative dreams going slow and resting often. So I really wanted to prioritize feeling the magic in life. I fell in love too, which isn't really what I thought would happen in the romance realm, but it was a welcome side effect of making romance my word of the year. But overall, I really just wanted to feel good and see the beauty in life. And my boyfriend's calling me right now. That's him. My baby! Subscribe. Cassie Paulsen Vlogs. Cassie Paulsen Vlogs, you know it, baby. You know it, baby. Okay, we're back. My baby's filming a movie and he had a meeting and I had to take the call. This is the third panel of last year's vision board. Rich off content? I am not, but that's okay. I'm enjoying the content I'm making and I will be rich someday. I did go swimming. I spent some time in the water this year, this summer in particular, made lots of art, went to some fun parties. I've been having a lot of fun with my appearance. This is a little girl's makeup. This is a Cassie Paulsen Vlogs YouTube plaque, which I have not yet manifested, but don't worry everyone, subscribe. This is a bedroom with 2 windows, which I just kind of like, I knew we were gonna be moving. I just kind of threw this up there because I was like, I really would love some good light in my new room, and I can't believe I got 2 windows. I live in an apartment with an oven now, so I've done a lot more baking. I have a fire escape. Kind of crazy sometimes how things you put on your vision board come true in ways you did not even expect. 26 was a beautiful year of my life. It was hard, it was challenging. There was a lot of needing to trust myself and trust the process when I couldn't necessarily see a path through, which is the hardest part of any moment in life, is when you can't really see what's coming next, but you're pretty sure it's gonna be better or at least okay compared to what's been happening. Now we are entering a new year of life, 27. I think my word of the year is going to be embody. I really am embodying this new version of myself that is developing and growing and changing. And I'm also growing my empire, the Cassie Paulsen Vlogs empire. Cassie's world is expanding with every day. This is something that I think will eventually become like a physical manifestation. My content and my presence and the way my life is just generally being created, but for now it is a mindset. And Cassie's world is a beautiful place to be, a place full of joy and laughter and time with your people. It's not a place where bad days don't exist, but it's a place where bad days teach us something and they give us a second to breathe and connect back to what's important. I'm just really excited to see where 27 can take me. I have 2 panels this year rather than 3. By the way, I always find pictures for my vision boards by just typing in yoga aesthetic on Pinterest, like whatever I want. Vacation aesthetic, friendship aesthetic, New York City aesthetic, whatever thing I'm trying to make happen. I also just use Pinterest a lot, so I scroll through my own pins and see what I want to be on here, but the goal is that I can picture myself in these. So you'll notice that a lot of these are like iPhone photography. Like they're things that I could have taken the picture of. Makes it feel more real. It's also something I'm gonna hang over my desk, so I try and make it colorful. Just something that gets me excited about my life and what's coming. I have 27 here because I'm turning 27, and then this pink thing in the middle. You're about to quantum leap into the most exquisite fucking chapter of your life, and it's about to be more breathtaking, wild, and magical than anything you've ever known. I would really love to do more influencer type stuff this year. Got my first brand deal at age 26. It was very small. Haven't made that much money, but it's a step that is really exciting and something that I hope to continue. So I have some like influencer event type pictures. A beautiful oceanside restaurant. I would really like to go on a nice vacation this year. Maybe like a European vacation would be epic, but we'll see what happens. Friends cheersing, a girl dancing with some sparkles. This is like a little curtain that just says I love my room. Stretching, another influencer vibe. girl running, signed contracts. This is actually a screenshot of what my signed contracts page looked like. Sparkly makeup, and then a couple pictures of girls working in coffee shops because this is my vibe now. I go to the coffee shop and I just get to sit on my computer and work for the coffee shop. It's epic. So this is my career grinding social vibes, but of course everything is intermingled because that is life. So on this green panel, I have 2 pictures of a couple on vacation. I think it'll be fun to go on a vacay with my baby this year. This just says run, and then it's like a pretty running path in nature, and this girl running down here. I have a few photos of a girl just like chilling on her own, reading, incense lit, with her beautiful closet, main character vibes, a beautiful dinner over here, a girl swimming through a pond, matcha and a cute little outfit, croissant and a face mask in bed, yoga mat down here, and then I have the words embody the empire because the empire is building. And then this red piece of text in the middle says, 1. I am as terrifyingly powerful as I secretly suspect myself of being, and even more. 2. I am not afraid to eat the entire forbidden fruit of all my desires. 3. Uncomfortable feelings and situations do not scare me because the unknown is nothing compared to the terror of inertia, stagnancy, and wasted potential. 4. My failures only break me down into something even greater. 5. I'm not afraid of hard work. I am not afraid of discipline. I am not afraid of rest. I am not afraid of stillness. I am not afraid of pleasure. I am not afraid of love beyond my wildest dreams. I am not afraid of you. I am not afraid of me. And I love the red pop with all of the blue and green around it. That is 27, everyone. The vibe I'm trying to curate is just like embodying this adult woman that I'm becoming. I am in my late 20s now. I obviously am still so young. It's not like I have reached some peak or pinnacle of adulthood, but I certainly am entering what feels like a more adult chapter than I have had or experienced up to this point. I'm just really excited to see what's gonna come that I don't even know is going to come yet. So whether you are turning a new age or going back to school or starting a new job or simply setting some new intentions as a new season begins to approach, as we are more than halfway through a beautiful year of life, any day can be an opportunity to check in and reflect. It does not have to be your birthday. It does not have to be a big life change at all. But I do think that moments like this are a great opportunity to pause and check in. I'm so happy that you are here with me today. Make sure you give this video a like, give me a little subscribe. It helps engagement and it always makes me smile. Leave me a little comment if you'd like. And I'm so excited for this next chapter, you guys. This next month is going to be a lot of like having to channel my energy in different ways than I maybe have in the past, and I'm going to be working more hours and in a different way. I'm still learning my new job, but I think in the long run this is a huge leap for my life, and I'm just feeling really grateful and really excited. I'm really happy to have all my people beside me because people are the meaning of life. Make sure you go do something that makes you happy today. You deserve it. Eat something delicious in my honor because it is my birthday. And I can't wait to see you again in the next one when I'm actually 27. Okay, bye.